Loki is arguably one of the best Marvel series of 2021, above WandaVision and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. For me, it has been one of the best Marvel series, and we could be seeing Loki, Sylvie, Morbius, and Kang the Conqueror coming into LEGO sets. So welcome back to LEGO Access as we look at the possibilities and the news we have surrounding Loki for amazing new LEGO sets. So guys, 95% of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to subscribe and get part. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later. Welcome back to LEGO Access then, and before we get started, I am going to be doing Loki spoilers. So I think the main point I really want to talk about in this video is talking about LEGO Loki, my review on it, how I like the series. I think the series was really good. There wasn't an episode I disliked. There was an episode that I think was way worse than the other ones. I think it is one of the best series. Obviously WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and if you look at Loki, they're all completely different, but I just like Loki more. I think the unique style of it, the way they portrayed Loki in it, it was just really well done. Like WandaVision, you could say it's a bit slow at the start. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you could say also that was just a bit similar to any other fighting scene we get in any of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It didn't really have very much a unique style to it until after I would say episode 3 in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But Loki was unique for the whole thing. Maybe the one episode when Sylvie and Loki were stranded on that planet and could have died was a bit slow, because I like the TVA and other stuff like that. Obviously 100% spoilers, guys. For the final battle, for the final series, I really like Kang the Conqueror. I really like to see where it's going. I'm assuming that with the announcement of a Loki Series 2, that Loki will be the one, maybe with Sylvie, maybe not with Sylvie, to end the multiverse. Because obviously, this is leading into Spider-Man. Nothing will get solved in Spider-Man. It's just going to probably introduce some more people from the multiverse in that, but I don't think Spider-Man's going to solve it. And Doctor Strange is going to be chasing Wanda through the multiverse as she looks for one where she can, save her kids, save Vision, and he'll probably sort that out. I'm not sure if he'll sort out the multiverse. I think it makes a lot more sense if Loki, if it comes out next year, hopefully, he solves the multiverse and goes up against Kang again. Because the Kang that we saw in Loki was a really good character. Obviously, he's the most powerful one. He's also the least evil, so Loki's going to come up against so many more evil Kang the Conquerors, but they're nowhere near as powerful as the one, and he should end up there again and probably be a repeat of the final episode in Loki Series 2. Also, I liked Mobius throughout it. The TVA's growth and with the Guardians, I thought was really spectacular. And yeah, I just really like the whole series as a whole. I hope you guys do as well. But now let's get into the LEGO sets. I got 3 main LEGO sets that I want to talk about. Now, the first one, I think this is completely obvious. I think I want a final battle with Sylvie, with Loki, and with Kang on his office area. I think that has a lot of potential to put in 3 main characters. I want to have Kang looking like he does then. Obviously, he looks completely different than how he does in the comics, but he still looks really good in that one. So I think that would be a really cool set to put into it. Personally, for me, I think a final battle set is probably very likely. Now, I want a TVA headquarters thing, and I'm not talking about a little room from it. I want multiple rooms, maybe a £100 Lego set. Obviously, the last one's probably gonna be £20-30. But this one, I want the room where Loki goes originally when he's judged, and then you can have obviously the characters from there. You can have Mobius and Loki in the room as they talk. You can have I can't remember her name, the guard who kind of breaks away after Sylvie reveals herself to her. You can have that room. You can have the Time mascot. Sorry, I can't remember her name, but again, Miss Minutes and all that stuff there. But you can have lots of stuff like Ravanoa and Hunter B-15. There we go. Will definitely be the ones who should be in that set. So I think putting the TVA main basing could be really cool. There's definitely a lot of areas where that became most noticeable and could easily be put in. Now, probably one where you guys probably be like, oh, what else should you do? Like, if you're thinking about the Leviathan and that hideout, yes, that is an honourable mention. You could have Loki, the multiple different Lokis in that. That would be really, really cool. I don't think that'll be good in a set one, but it definitely was one of my favourite ones when the classic Loki makes a massive building and sacrifices himself for the other two. Was a very memorable moment and one of my favourite parts of the Loki series and other stuff like that. But what I probably want, and probably some of you want this, like the variant hideout when they're in Oklahoma, America, where like, he first meets Sylvie, I think it's a really powerful scene because obviously these are like variant events that, like they can't be traced through, and I think that's a really, really cool scene for Loki to be introduced to Sylvie, Mobius, the realization of that everyone else is a variant as well. I think it's just really powerful in this, so I do really want that to be involved in it. So hopefully we get some of that stuff. I think it'll be very, very cool to see some of them pop up in Lego sets, and I really, really do want them to be in Lego sets. So yeah, just like general thoughts on it. I really, really like this series, and I personally hope that we do get some really, really cool development. Because the main factor for me is like, for this series to be successful, you've got to have Loki's character development like to stay. Because after he dies, he loses all that development, but he like develops in a completely different way that's even more powerful than how he developed through all those films. That's just really, really successful. So I personally really, really like that. Thank you for watching another LEGO Access video then. I really enjoyed making this video, and I'm going to be releasing even more videos for the next week. Make sure to comment below any thoughts you have on this. I really want some sets. I want to know your guys' thoughts on some sets, and we could get some eagerly new amazing stuff coming to LEGO very, very soon. So yeah, it looks very, very spectacular throughout this, and I can't wait to see what the future of LEGO is going to hold. But yeah, I'm really enjoying seeing the Marvel and LEGO collaboration. Hopefully we get an announcement for a game. That would be really, really cool. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.